again, it's Coral from Triforceology. So, like I said before, I'm doing the 30-day Zelda challenge through video. So day 2, here we go. So the question for today is, what game would you consider to be your favorite? Why? And when did you first play this game? Well, my favorite game is Ocarina of Time, and when I first played it was when it first came out. Why is it my favorite though? Well, like I said previously, I did like the kind of general concept of, you know, Link being this sort of weird, different nobody, you know, picked on, he didn't have a fairy, so, like, why don't you have a fairy? And, yet he had this whole great destiny. So, and I felt like, at the time, I really related to that, because when that game came out, I was dealing with I was bullied a lot in school, I was weird, I was different, and it kind of gave me a sense of hope that, you know, hey, you know, maybe there's great things out there for me and I'll prove all these people wrong. So I kind of wanted to be Link in that aspect, and it was an escape for me, essentially, to feel awesome, like I was a hero, because, you know, you're basically playing Link. Other than that, though, there's so much in that game that I really liked. I love the whole, like, idea that you're young Link, you know, and then you pull out the sword and bam, you're 7 years in the future, and now you're adult Link. And, you know, I mean, being the first real video game I sat and played, like, can't really say I could have compared it to anything at the time, but even now, like, I really like that there's a split kind of thing, and then I also like that that's actually what ends up splitting the timeline. Knowing about that now, I think that's pretty cool. I liked the different challenges that were in it. I like that it, you know, everyone hates the water temple for some reason. I actually love the water temple. It's my favorite because it was a challenge. And there's other, oh god, there's so many things. Within the water temple, you know, you have to fight Dark Link. And to me, that symbolizes, like, sometimes you gotta fight your inner demons and you have to, you know, figure who you are before you can go help other people, and before you can move on. You gotta deal with your issues. If you don't, it's just gonna be disaster, you know. And so I loved that, and just the different settings, you know, like, you have the forest setting, and then you have the Zoras, and this, like, water, serene, beautiful area, and then I always love Gerudo Desert, and just all these different things, you know. You have royalty, and then you have people who are, you know, middle class, and then lower class. You have all these different things, and it was all introduced there, and, you know, the game just went into a lot of great detail, and I could go on and on and on and on about that game because I've played it numerous times, probably done every single side quest you can do, and all that jazz. But I'll save that for other questions I'm sure are going to be involved for the next 30 days, or I guess 28 days after this. So, I guess it's a kind of a more in-depth brief, in my opinion, reason as to why that game is my favorite. And I mean, I guess you can always say it was the first one I played, so I kind of it has a special place in my heart with that, because it sort of introduced me to the whole Zelda, Hyrule world, and video games. I don't know, it's the last week. Anyway, so there's day 2. See you tomorrow.